Well, hello Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-month November reading. I'm really excited to help you look into this energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Capricorn collective. Remember, this is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. However, the energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please. Also, if the reading does not resonate with you and you want it to, because you're like, oh my gosh, I want that to happen, or that sounds like it would be really great, then you just like a video. If you like, share, and subscribe to a video, then you're putting your energy into the video and you're connecting your energy to the reader, so they have a better time getting close to reading your energy. Also, these messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're brought to this channel or this reading. If your angels and guides have brought you here, then stick around because there might be something in it for you. If in the end it is not your reading, then there are several readers on the internet that you can check out, and hopefully they'll get to your specific story, okay? During this reading and all of my readings, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. If you're wanting to know about the full moon energy that I just did, it is actually in the top above me on the screen, and at the end of this video there will be a suggested link, which will be your November reading. The original one for the month will be at the end, and then also your playlist. I am doing personal readings, so check out the link in the description box down below for my website. If you like this reading or entertain some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, and hit the notification bell as well. Okay, so I want to thank the people who are already subscribed and that I resonate with. I thank you so much for being here, my soul group. If you're new here, I want to thank you for checking out my channel to see if this is a place for you. And I want to thank the people who've donated, who clicked on the links in my description box, people who've gotten personal readings from me, watched ads associated with my videos, and watched my videos multiple times. If you have not yet subscribed and you'd like to support this channel, then please take a second to do so. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so tonight we are going to look at the energies. I'm just asking the universe for whatever is the most important thing for Capricorn, and to give us just some kind of look into what's going on from now until the beginning of December. Now, there is no time in the universe, so some things could be happening for you right now, or they haven't happened yet. If, like I said, if you like what's going on in this reading, go ahead and like it, and that'll connect your energy to the reader. If you put a thumbs down, be careful with that for readers, because thumbs down actually is a negative intention, and you don't want to connect to negative intentions of the cards, because every card has a yin and a yang, a positive and a negative, and so be careful with that. You're welcome to do it. I'm not going to tell you not to, but I just want you to be careful. So a lot of times when I'm watching a reader and it doesn't resonate with me, I just click off and go to a different reader. I don't want to connect my energy to that reader if they don't resonate with me. Okay, so that's just something for you to think about. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on, Capricorn. I don't think I've ever had an issue with Capricorns doing anything like that. I think you guys are too smart. You're like, I'm not connecting. If something's not right for you, don't connect your energy to it, you know? If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. And take what resonates with you, and what doesn't, just leave it. No big deal. All right, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, these are beautiful cards. Oh, all the Capricorns I know in my life, this is really great news. This is beautiful. I'm so excited for you guys. You know, the soulmate cycle doesn't have a ton of Capricorns in it. It's not like Leo and Cancer, and now you might have other pieces to yourself opposed to Capricorn, like your sun, moon, rising signs might be different, your Jupiter or something like that. So you may be part of the soulmate cycle because of that. Like you might have Leo and Cancer and Gemini. Libra and Pisces are the major ones, but that doesn't mean that you wouldn't have that, because you can have it anywhere in your chart and be a part of the soulmate cycle. Now, I wasn't purposely reading for love, so I'll do my best to not just go there for you and see if we can get just a broader perspective. Okay, so whatever it is that you're moving in the right direction. Good for you, Capricorn, because you have the Wheel of Destiny next to the card that is the movement card. So this is somebody moving forward in triumph and success and doing really well. And then coupling that, or with that card, is the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck and karma. And maybe you had an ending of a life cycle and now you're moving into a new beginning. It is your destiny. It is a turning point in your life. So I'm really excited for you. The negative side of this card, for those people who like to do thumbs down, just to kind of let you know, you don't want to resonate with bad luck, resistant to change and breaking cycles. Like, you really don't want to resonate with that part of the card. So it's totally up to you. And with that is the Ten of Cups, which means happiness. You're moving towards your happiness. You're making good decisions that have focus within your happiness. Like the Ten of Cups is like the emotional happiness. It's like everything. So yellow is happy, is emotional happiness. I'm sorry, yellow is happiness and blue is emotion. And so you see all the blue, light blue, the emotion, happiness. And then you have the rainbow here. That's could be in line with all of your chakras, something like that, okay? It's such a beautiful card. The Ten of Cups is about inner happiness, your dreams coming true, and lots of fulfillment. The negative side of this card, for those people who like to do thumbs down, is shattered dreams, broken family, and disputes. Totally up to you if you want to resonate with the negative side of the card or the positive side of the card. I'm not going to tell you what to do. All right, so Capricorn, the energy that you are in this month, or, right now, how do I want to say this? The energy that you are in between now and the end of the month is going to be this of standing tall and standing firm within yourself. So we have the Seven of Wands, and that is somebody who is persevering through just all this stuff that they've been wanting to give up on, but they haven't. It could be putting you in really good defense instead of offense. It's like being not defensive. You could be defensive if you're resonating with the negative side of the card, but let's look at the positive side of this, okay? Because the more you focus in on your vibration, then the more you can bring in the positive aspects. It is also maintaining your control as well. And we'll tell you the negative side of the card is giving up, lack of confidence, and overwhelmment. Not anything I want to focus on. So when I look at readers, I'm always trying to look for the readers that will help me focus in on the positivity. Because sometimes I'll go to like astrologers and they'll tell you all these negative things. And sometimes I don't like listening to that, because then I'm like, all month I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. Oh my gosh, this is going to happen. I'm like fearing the month because they said that the shortcoming was going to happen, and this person was going to be conflicting with me. And that's fine if it comes up in the cards that way and we need to talk about it, but we're going to still try to focus in on the positive aspect of it. The positive way of dealing with things, okay? Opposed to watch out, Sometimes I'll do it, but it really is only if spirit is like, you really need to tell them this, then I will. Otherwise, we need to focus in on the positive, seeing the glass half full, not empty. Because you can look at it either way, but it's how you're looking at life that's going to manifest what's happening with you, okay? Normally, when you have issues going on and you think about your friends and you want to talk to one of them, a lot of you guys will go to the friend that is very positive, has a positive outlook on life. Nobody wants to go to the pessimistic person. That's going to make them, fear their life, hate their life. Oh, I'm so glad I called you. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to go to the person that's going to help bring some positivity into your life and speak some good words. All right, so here we go. So that is your energy, feeling really good. We got to be careful of defensiveness, because that is a card of defensiveness, but let's try to stay focused in on a good positive outlook on our life, okay? The energy that's coming towards you is this Queen of Swords energy, and this is a very ambitious energy. A lot of people are having this month, a lot of ambition. People are feeling like getting things done. Like, I just put my Christmas tree up today, I just feel like getting things done. This is a queen that can see the bigger picture. She can see the truth. Through her life experiences, she's able to look at business, and she's able to look at her adversities and see how strong she was. So it doesn't matter if this is a male or female on the card. This is the energy that's coming towards you. Is just knowing that this person has like unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and super direct in the way that she speaks. So that's kind of the energy that you're going to be feeling, wanting to kind of operate in. You're going to want to be really direct, and you're going to be super ambitious to get things done. That's a good energy. The thing that is holding you back is this King of Wands. So it could be maybe some anger, some impulsiveness, or some recklessness. Or maybe you're feeling like taking action, but you're not allowed to or can't for some reason. So it could be like maybe just being impulsive or overbearing, and maybe having impossible expectations about things. Be careful about trying to muscle your way through life. That might be the thing, because to get this positive side of the card, if you can realize when you're being impulsive, you're impulsive because you're not seeing the bigger picture. A lot of times if you just look at the bigger picture, it'll help you to calm down and not just like jump in the fire, you know? And if you want to counteract the feeling of overbearing people, like being like the overfunctioner and the overbearing people, one of the things you can do is focus on being a leader instead. And a leader will show people the way, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Overbearing is somebody who's like shoving someone's head in the water, like, drink, it's good for you, I promise, you know? And what we want to do is make sure, here, I led you to the water, be a leader, and then give them the opportunity to make the decisions to drink for themselves or not. All right. And another thing that the king is he is someone with impossible expectations. One of the things that you can do, instead of having impossible expectations about things, you can actually see how you've overcome the challenges. And that will help you. So when a challenge, like if you have an impossible expectation and if something doesn't meet your expectations, you can actually step back and say, you know what? I actually did a really good job with that challenge. That was a challenge. It was very challenging, but I overcame that. And so if you're starting to feel any of those negative feelings, instead of attaching to those and saying, yeah, you know, like we like to do sometimes, how about just take a step back and be observant and say, oh my gosh, I'm being really impulsive. How about I take a look at the bigger picture and take a breath, like breathe through this, right? All right, the card that is, the energy that is helping you is happiness, focusing in on that happiness and just being happy. Right here on the screen is a picture of the vibrational chart, like the emotional vibrational chart. Your emotions depict how life is going to happen for you. If you have a negative emotion, like maybe not having hope in a situation, and you attach to that, so then what happens is you have a thought, and then you think the thought over and over and over again, and then it becomes a habit. That's what Joe Dispenza says. He says it becomes a habit, and then it becomes who you are. Like, that's me now. You know what I mean? So you have to break that habit. And there's a really good book called Breaking the Habit of Being You. It's really awesome. If you haven't looked up Joe Dispenza before, he's amazing. And he talks a lot about that vibration. Like, we have negative things that happen to us. Do we have to stay in the negativity? Those are things that we choose to do as humans. We don't have to do that. You can say, that was a horrible thing that happened. I'm not going to attach to it, because if I do, then I'm going to manifest in the negativity of these cards, defensiveness and overly emotional and cold-hearted and easily influenced. That's the negative of this card. We don't want that. And this card, the negativity, like we talked about before, is defensiveness and giving up, being overwhelmed, lack of confidence. We don't want those. We don't want to vibrate with the negativity. So what you want to do is you want to go to apathy is better than vibrating in negativity. Apathy, at least it's a clean slate. And then try to get up into the higher emotions as quickly as possible, because you do have, that's what's helping you, is the positivity. You're being very positive this month. Even though things are happening, you're like, you know what? Yeah, things happen. All right. And you're having fun. And you're feeling success even though not everything's going right, you know? That's okay. And you're feeling like you have vitality, and you're feeling like you have just inner child bliss. And that's what we want, okay? The overall outcome is this 2 of Cups, so a partnership of some kind. So those of you guys who are in a career, you're going to get the partnership that you want. So maybe somebody gets hired into your job and they're like your soul sister or your soul brother. You're like, oh my gosh, we're on the same level. And so you're finally going to have somebody with you to do this life thing together, to do that boring job together, you know? Or you're going to be bringing in a soulmate or a soul contract. You're going to bring in some sort of unified partnership, a mutual attraction, a mutual love. And a mutual love can be friends too. Like, you could love your friends. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? All right, and so one more thing before I go is the negative side of this card, just so that you are aware. If you decide to be negative and ugly this month and you decide just to stay there, I need to let you know that the negative side of this card is actually not having any self-love, breakups, disharmony, and distrust. That's not what we want to manifest for you, Capricorn, so let's make sure that we're focusing in the right direction. One of the things I like to always bring up is that Jesus said, turn the other cheek. He's not saying to ignore. I mean, that's the way a lot of people take it. He's actually saying turn the other cheek and focus your mindset on happiness. Focus in on the things that make you happy. And that's what Abraham Hicks says. So if you guys listen to Abraham Hicks at all, she talks about that a lot. Jesus doesn't mean turn the other cheek like just ignore what's going on. He's saying turn the other cheek so you can see the things that make you happy and vibrate with that. And then your life will start to fall into place. Okay, so that was good, gorgeous. Let's go ahead and do a love reading, okay? Quickly, because I know some of you guys do have love in your life. A couple of Capricorns I know do have love interest in their life. So I want to just see if we can get some sort of story about what's going on there and see if we can help you guys out. All right, I hope that full moon was good energy for you. We're still in the middle of it, so very good. Okay, so I'm asking for a love reading for Capricorn, bringing in the highest and best truth for our highest and best good, the best answers that we can get here, most accurate ones. Here we go. All right, so there is someone in your life where somebody has come in as a gift and they didn't recognize it at first. So that could be you, Capricorn, or it could be your lover. Somebody was very apathetic in the beginning, or they looked like they were, you know, and they weren't really checking in with their alignment for the relationship. So maybe they just didn't see it when you guys first were together or first met each other, okay? Maybe there was attraction, but they didn't understand like how important this relationship was going to be. This relationship is in a higher realm. It's in the higher perspective. We have the High Priestess, which, and I'll show you these cards. I just like to read them because it gives me like a bigger picture. This is a relationship that you need to hone in on your intuition with. It's something that's making you really strong with your intuition. It's making you look at your subconscious thoughts, okay? This is a divine feminine, so let's see if we're going to get the divine masculine. Okay, so she represents the divine feminine, okay? So we have somebody who's really protected or protecting themselves because they're going through a transformation. So they're trying to hold on to the control over them, like they're trying to gain control over themselves. And it's a huge transformation that they're going through because maybe they've never had control over themselves before. So maybe there's been other people who have come in to control this person and they're trying to learn something new, okay? They're trying to learn that they do actually have the power because the death card is transformation. It's a death of the old cycle and bringing in a new cycle. And you might be the gift of that happening, okay? Because you might be more intuitive than this other person. You know, you might be able to access your sacred knowledge quicker than they can. Okay, they might be too disconnected from their intuition and too disconnected from, they might be stuck too much in the 3D dimensional reality to really hone into what's going on. Okay, so we have someone who's really done though. They're done with the old, they're done with the painful ending, they're done with their deep wounds, they're recovering. There's regeneration and recovering to this, like from the betrayal, from the loss. Let's see where this is going. And all they want is to feel love from the Queen of Cups, this motherly love. Like they feel like they've never really truly been loved except for by you. So they want somebody to care for them. They want an ideal partner. They don't want to be with people that don't really get them anymore. You know, they want someone new. So they're making choices, and they're looking at their personal beliefs. They're challenging what the status quo is, and they're looking at maybe even the religious beliefs as well right now. And they're just kind of looking into other aspects to try to see if they can help them. Maybe they're talking to you about spiritual things, you know, trying to see what you think and maybe how you've grown. And it's taken you to have a lot of strength because this person is taking a while to transform. Like, you want them to be transformed now, but they're going through their transformation right this moment. And yeah, like, so there's some people who are recovering from abuse, some people are recovering from addiction, some people are recovering from their old 3D dimensional reality. And if you can remember when you started to transition and you started to learn about all of these things, how long did it take you, Capricorn? You know what I mean? But now it's the right timing for this person to do this, for this person to move in the right direction towards their happiness and their 10 of Cups. I don't think this person has ever actually gone towards their happiness. Instead, they may have drowned themselves out in addictions. They may have drowned their tears, you know, suffered in silence. It just wasn't the right timing before. They had no reason to move forward until you came into their life. And now they're like, oh my gosh, I have a reason. And so it's giving them the motivation. You don't have to do it for them, Capricorn, because they have the motivation already. You've already given them what they need. You've given them the ticket. You've given them the high five, you know, in this direction, come this way. They want the world with you. They want this new beginning of this Ace of Pentacles. They want, and let me show you all these cards. Yeah, they want this new beginning with you. They want a new beginning in life, like completely. They just want to start over. They just want a new home, a new property, new everything. They just want everything to be just new, you know? They see you as relationship material. They see you as somebody that they can be committed to. They see marriage with you for some of you guys. They see long-term commitment with you because you make them feel like the Empress. And that's not the only reason, but maybe you're the first person that really made them see that they could do this. They see you're strong. They see you have Empress qualities. You know, they see your beauty inside and how you aren't dependent on other people, that you're dependent on yourself. And they want that. They want to be independent too and come to you as an equal give and take partner. Isn't that what we saw up here? Where was it? Oh, that was in the other reading. And so here it is. Here's that Wheel of Fortune from the original reading. So there you go. And then they showed me the Two of Cups from the original reading was the outcome. So very beautiful cards. Let's see how they feel about you. And then we will close out this reading. Maybe we'll get some advice for you guys to see what it is that you actually need to do with this person. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these, but then I would like to see I guess I'm getting some. I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. So this is a deep connection. I'm entwined in the thought of finding you one day. I would just hurt you more right now. I need to be alone. See, they're in the transformation phase. So, you know, you can be with them a little bit, but I don't think that the commitment is there just yet because there's some growth that needs to happen with this person. You don't want people to come to you too early because then you end up being part of their lesson. Let other people be part of their lessons. Let them learn from other people. That way when they come to you ready to be loved, right? You don't want them to come to you broken, okay? They want to come to you whole. I remember you, okay? So even if you guys don't have a connection right now, they remember from the beginning when they first met you, and they will always remember you, okay? I have no words for your kindness and your generosity. I am bleeding, but you can't see my blood. So there's a lot of hurt there that they're working on. They have to do it themselves. I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. So this person is working in on healing themselves. Let's see what Capricorn, what should you do? Can you give Capricorn some advice on what to do with this person? Because we know that you guys are really responsible and you hate to see people hurt. So you're like, oh, I just want to help you. I just want to save everyone. Let's see if you're supposed to. Let's see what the advice is. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in them that they can do this. A new start is coming. So if you start to feel pessimistic, don't. There's no reason. Keep looking for the new start. And the conclusions that you're looking for are within reach. So keep looking at the bigger picture. Here you go again. That Queen of Swords. She was in the other reading. Keep looking at the bigger picture. Okay? Because you're really close to achieving your goal. You don't need to do anything. Your other people, on the other hand, they have a lot of work to do. All right? You can't save them from what their life lessons are. You can't save them from their soul growth. Their soul has to grow too. They have to have the opportunity to grow. It's hard. It's hard to sit back and wait, but you just got to do it. All right, Capricorn, if you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. On the screen is your November reading and then also your playlist. So I will see you at the next reading. Have a great day. Bye.